is crazy. Since when, this day and age, you need to have a permit? Check this out. Cops tell citizens that they need a permit to play basketball. What? Yeah, cops tell citizens they need a permit to play basketball. I mean, what's next? You're gonna need a permit to walk around the block, around the park, or sit in the park, enjoy the sunshine, or taking pictures. Really? Whoa! Check this out.
People committing criminal activity because they had the audacity to play basketball. Here it is.
Check this out.
You have a permit to be in this park if you don't live here. So if you don't live here, you have to leave unless you get.
So you telling us we can't be no visitors in our people's houses?
So you can't call them. So we can't call friends that to come get on the park. Live here.
No, you can't be this park stateside. If you don't live in the township, you can't be here. If anybody outside of the township wants to be on here, you have to have a permit for them to be here.
Where's it at?
Got the permit. You know the township building. Go read it. Well, can we get this coordinates?
You can. We just told you to go up to the township building.
Where the township building?
Right over there.
The Brown Center?
Yes.
We can get it right now?
No, it's closed. Normal business hours.
I don't.
5.
So y'all saying we can't be visitors at our own community?
So we can't help build the community either.
There you go, officers.
Wow. I mean, that's freaking crazy. I mean, that's like if I want to go skate park, go skateboarding on my scooter. Oh, you need a permit. You need a permit to do that. Really? That's crazy. Or if I went down to Manitou, where Manitou about 2 miles from me, if someone tells me, oh, you need to have a permit to play baseball, basketball, or playing the swings and the slide, or like I'll go Mount Tahoma down 74th, nearby the Tyler. If I want to run the track or play some soccer or baseball, oh, you need a permit to do that. What? That's crazy. Or that'd be like me going down to Wapato and somebody says, oh, you need a permit to walk around the park. I mean, no, you need a permit to go fishing, yeah. But you don't need a permit to play basketball and if you don't live in a township or in a town area. That'd be like going to a golf course that you don't really use play. Like I play down the golf course down here, yeah, because I live around here. But say if I was going down to Spanaway, well, you need a permit to play golf. That's fucking crazy. What the heck is this world coming down to these days?
That's what I like to see.
Yeah.
Real police work. Code 18. Negroes on the basketball court in the town.
Oh, yeah, taxpayers at his finest. Excess taxpayers at his finest, but he's tyranny cop.
So if he asks for your ID, and you don't live here, you have to leave. Otherwise, you're extorted.
So I guess we trespassing. So you said we trespassing. So you said we trespassing.
They don't want to say that though.
We don't have to.
So are we trespassing?
And it is true. So if you feel like you're being harassed right now, you can go and pick up the order.
Another thing is too as well. Yeah, these cops he's asking to do a trespass. And that cop said, yeah, you would be trespassing if you stay around here. I mean, when you go in a public park, it's open until dusk. Dusk means sundown. And look at that. You see that? It's broad daylight. You see that? Broad daylight. You see the sun shining out. Still probably about 2-3 hours of daylight. You can't get trespassed out of a public park. It's public. It's open for the freaking public. And it doesn't matter if it's a basketball court or tennis court or like or just walking around or playing horseshoes.
Tomorrow, and then you can come to our station and file a complaint. This is crazy, man. When you go tomorrow, pick up Jordan, it's going to say that.
At all.
Okay? And then you're going to know what time it is. It doesn't matter. I know, yeah. Like, that's the keyword you say. Then we'll know. That's what I'm saying. We don't know. It doesn't matter.
All the cars off.
Right now.
That's too much, man. Too much. Ain't no shit. For a bench warrant, they talk about bench warrant. Now we can't play on public courts. We can't play on public courts.
Damn shame. Put up the picture for a mass of these cops.
Look at these cops.
These officers.
Yeah, look at that. Look at these dirtbag fat. Look at these fat fucking slobs. Oh yeah, taxpayers going to hard work to remove black dudes just want to play hoopies. Oh yeah, absolutely crazy.
Basically said you need a permit to play basketball.
That's just crazy.
At the park. According to some reposts of the video online, the incident allegedly happened.
Yeah, you need a permit or license to go fishing, but you don't need a permit or license to go golfing playing basketball, tennis, playing horseshoes, or just walking around the park, or just sitting on the bench enjoying the nice warm sunny day and just taking pictures, taking the scenery in.
In South Jordan, Utah. This is emerging again on
It's
social
like you
media.
don't need a permit to go
We do not have
skateboarding.
a lot of details according to the nationwide police scorecard. In the city of South Jordan, the racial disparities for low-level nonviolent offenses are as follows. Disparities in arrests for low-level offenses by race and ethnicity. Well, damn. Look, who's number one? Black people. Black people were 5.7 times more likely. Latinx
Well,
people
listen to
were
statistics as well,
1.9
too.
times more likely.
4 out of 5
and to
people
be arrested
incarcerated
for,
in jail in the
likely to
prison
be arrested
system
for
are black
low-level
people.
nonviolent offenses than a white person. Now, here are overall numbers of arrests reported from 2013 to 2021, for low-level and other arrests. We have it broken down by year. Per 2021 U.S. Census Bureau data, the population of South Jordan was about 80,139. And here's the percentage of arrests by type. Okay. More from the nationwide police scorecard on national racial disparities. Black people were arrested at a higher rate or higher rates than white people in 90% of police jurisdictions, reporting 100 or more arrests.
Let me touch up on something real too before we go back at it. You know that most of the people that play in basketball are black people. Same thing as football. You don't see too many play hockey. Yeah, you see a couple black people playing like hockey. Baseball used to be a lot more, but now it's more about Puerto Ricans, Venezuela people like that, Cuban like that. You still see it like that, but the trend's gone down. It's more international, like down in Mexico, Cuban, Puerto Rican kind of people. The majority of people in playing basketball, and like NBA, college basketball, or college football, or NFL, or even XFL, are black people. Just making a note.
In 2020, including every police department with a jurisdiction of over 400,000 population, all of them, every single one of them. Though there were racial disparities in arrests in almost every jurisdiction, the most severe disparities tended to be found in smaller towns and cities. Over the 500 departments with the largest black-white racial disparities in arrests, 4 and 5 had a population fewer than 15,000. There you go.
Yep.
That's your data. Ben, thoughts here?
Yeah, I mean, like, fundamentally, they're talking about, like, oh, you have to be part of the township. This is exactly why, like, homeowners associations exist in the United States. Like, to be clear, it's a weird thing that homeowners associations exist, and the only real explanation for why there's such a big thing in the United States is specifically because they were used as a tool to keep black and brown folks out of white neighborhoods. Like, that is it. And like that, unfortunately, is still happening to this very day. Now, they can't do like the same methods like they used to, like putting racial covenants on housing and stuff like that. But they use tactics.
Well, there's neighborhoods around here in the Puget Sound area that are kind of like mainly white. I mean, Bellevue's kind of one of them. Redmond, Kirkland's a good example. Like North Bend, Issaquah. I'm trying to think of another one. I can't really think of the top of my head. Oh, Woodinville's another place. People say Bothell. I mean, I go in areas like that. You don't see too many, black people like that. It's people when you go like neighborhoods like Renton, Berrien, White Center, West Seattle, Federal Way, Auburn, and kids like that. You see a lot more like that. That's just breaking it down in the neighborhood.
Like this, like calling police on random black folks who are like playing sports at like a basketball court or whatever. Doing these things to make people feel unwelcome, to make people feel unsafe in the area. And like that, this is exactly what homeowners associations are fundamentally for. And I guess especially if you look at like the way that like the next door crowd will be like constantly peering out their windows, like harassing random people that may or may not like, just happen through town. And it's just deeply, deeply infuriating that like fundamentally, while we say we've moved so far as a country, at the same time, these things still start happening, except for they're just given pretense. And that's really it. The difference is that there's more pretense, there's more obfuscation about what's really going on.
Well said.
Yep. That's a good point right there. Yeah. Just kind of crazy. It shouldn't matter what race, ethnicity or religion or background anybody has. When you go in town, you should be welcome no matter what the town is. Period. You know, you say, oh, only this group is like that. It's not 1950s where like, you know, like where you had like back in the old days, you know, like the Rosa Parks, back then when MLK, like they said, you had separate you know, of course for like black and white people or bathrooms like that. This is 2023. Just making a point, putting it out there. Think about that. But that's that. I'm out here. My job. Peace out.